Hope everybody doing well and feeling well. And if y'all can see me and hear me well, put a one in the chat. It's been long overdue. I told you we was coming back with another important live. And as y'all come on in, put a one in the chat so I know y'all can hear me and see me correctly. All right, there we go. Let me set that up. Okay, there we go. I see people. Okay, my people coming on in. So as y'all come on in, put a one in the chat so I know y'all can hear me and see me correctly. I appreciate everybody being a part of the live. And today we're going to be discussing sun worship. We're going to be discussing the source of all life. We're going to talk about the properties of the sun or the benefits of having the sun. We're going to break things down from a spiritual perspective and a physical perspective of how important it is to have the sun and how to adjust to sunlight so it can activate your kundalini energy and activate your chakras. All right. And we want to talk about these things and how ancient civilizations, multiple ancient civilizations, used to, worship the sun and why they used to worship the sun. All right. And so we want to talk about the different properties of the sun and the benefits of the sun, because most people just think the sun is there for light, which it is. That's true. The sun is there to give light to the world, but it's also there to give life to the world. It's not just there to give light. It's also there to give life to the world, okay? And we want to dive deeper into the life perspective or the life benefits that the sun give to the earth, all right? And so as y'all come in, put a one in the chat so I know y'all can hear me and see me correctly like y'all need to. I appreciate everybody being in attendance and being a part of this live. You in for a good one for sure. Straight up. Danielle, when this thing say, hello, True Media, how are you? I'm good, sis. I'm good. How you doing, Danielle? I see you in this thing, sis. Glad to see you back in the place to be. Straight up. I seen you waiting. I'm like, okay, sis, ready to go. You feel what I'm talking about? And I was going to start the live a little earlier, but I had to push it back because I had some extra things going on. And plus, I wanted to make it to where everybody can be able to catch this live, because I know some people probably get off work a little later. And I wanted to make it to where people can be able to participate. All right. So I wanted to kind of, put it at a good time so everybody can be able to indulge. It's Dre, man. Say, yo, what's good with you, Dre? I see you in this thing, big dog. Night Business in this thing. Say, true, let's go, bro. You already know Night Business. We in this thing, man. We ready. We powered up, man. Straight up. Let's do it. Night Business say, sometimes I just want to listen to know I'm not the only one, bro. It's all good, man. This is what we here for, man. Each one teach one. We supposed to learn from each other. You know what I mean? It's too much destroying each other right now. So many people in the world love to destroy each other, and everybody is trying to put on this front of they know everything and they can't be taught nothing. And so what it's all about is learning from each other, man, and building each other up. And so I appreciate you being in attendance and being able to cooperate and give me your undivided attention, because this is what this all about. This is the only way we're going to rise. We got to be on one accord. We got to stop tearing each other down. We got to spread wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the truth to know where we're going. All right? So I appreciate you being in attendance, Night Business. Quinasia say, good evening. I see you in this thing, Quinasia. What's good with you, sis? Say, hey, fam, I'm good, sis. How you doing, Quinasia? I see you in this thing. Welcome back to the live, sis. Hope everything well with you. Quinasia, yeah, I got you, sis. I got you. Speak the truth. Got the one. Fierce Soul in this thing. What's good with you, Fierce? I see you in this thing, big dog. Fierce Soul say, true, what's good? What's good, big dog? Hey, listen. I don't know if y'all getting the notifications because I'm starting to schedule the lives like 24 hours in advance. So I hope everybody is getting the notifications. All right. If y'all ain't got the notification bell turned on, go to your go back to the subscribe button, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and push all notifications. All right. That way you can be notified when we go live. Queen Asia say, love you, little bro. Say, love you, little bro, slash being on the verge of saying the prayer for me. Okay, I got you. Whatever it is, God gonna get you through it. All right? Long as it ain't causing you to lose, you know, a good portion of your health or your freedom, God gonna get you through it. Real talk. Fierce Soul say, got that Celsius on deck, bro. I ain't got it today. I had some Starbucks, man. You dig what I'm talking about? But I should have went and got one though, real talk. Feels you crazy, bro. The real Naga say it's not sun worship initially. It was just the respect and importance of God's creation. Yeah, we gonna get into it. I hear you, the real Naga. I hear exactly what you talking about. We gonna get into it. Don't trip. And you right. But I just put it as though it's dead because it's something that's it keeps everything simple so people can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, we got Queen Isaiah say heavy. I got you. Okay, we got Night Business in this thing say 1,000 facts. Okay, let me give the people probably like 30 more seconds to try to get on in before we start. Bashar say, peace and blessings, brother. Peace and blessings to you too, Bashar. Danielle say, yes, I've noticed you pushed the live 2 hours later. I didn't want to miss this. Yeah, I had to because I had something important going on around that time, to be honest with you. But we here now, though. I wasn't going to abandon y'all. That's for sure. I wasn't going to abandon y'all. Night Business say, I got the notification. Okay, so the notifications is working. Okay, that's what's up. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that the notifications is working. That's a good thing. Danielle say, I always press the notification bell, so I never missed it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so that let me know that YouTube ain't trying to block out, you know, the messages like I thought they was. So that's good to hear. Okay, but without further ado, let's get started. So today, we're going to be discussing sun worship, or the importance or the benefits of having the sun, not only just from a physical perspective, which is to give light, but also from a spiritual perspective, and how the sun is the main source of life. How all life need the sun to continue to grow or live. Without the sun, there's no humanity. Okay? If that sun in the sky was to shut out, go dark, if it was to vanish tomorrow, within 24 to 48 hours, everything on the planet will begin to deteriorate and die. That's how important the sun is to us. All right? So it's just not a life, it's just not a light thing. It's a life thing. It just don't, give light to the world. It also give life to the world. All right? And so if we know anything about these ancient civilizations, talking about the Incas, the Mayans, the Greeks, Hinduism, the Hindus, the Aztecs, all these different civilizations gave great honor to the sun. They honored the sun. They honored the sunlight spiritually. Some of them even gave sacrifices to the sun. And the one that all of us know about is the Egyptians. Amun-Ra or Ra. You feel me? The reason why Amun-Ra was the most known to give reference to the sun or to honor the sun is because ancient Kemet or ancient Egypt was one of the first civilizations to give honor to the sun. All right. And so Ra based his teachings around the sun and how the sun in the sky connects you to the divine. And see, a lot of people don't understand that the sun in the sky is not just light. The sun in the sky is a being. It's a being. The sun in the sky is an actual being. It's a force. What you looking at up there in that sky is energy. At its purest form, what you looking at when you look up at the sun is energy. That's what you're looking at, energy. Pure, raw energy. And it connects you to the divine. All right? And so that's why ancient civilizations like the ancient Egyptians and other civilizations that I just named, that's why they were so big on sun worship or referencing the sun in most of their practices or, you know, in their daily routines. Because the sun in the ancient days was for us to give reference to, because we understand that the sun is the source of all light. And it also is the eye in the sky that connects us to the divine. The sun is not a physical object. When most people think of the sun, they think of a ball of fire. Like, you know, like these scientists, you know, try to paint the sun to be like a star or a ball of fire that's in the sky. The sun is energy. Let me educate you. The sun is pure energy. It's not a ball of light that sits in the sky that's made of fire. The reason why they want you to believe that it's a ball of light that sits in the sky and that's made out of fire is because they don't want you to understand the properties of the sun and how it can connect you to the divine. It can activate your chakras. It can heal you of any disease or sickness. They don't want you to know about this stuff. So when they give you a certain depiction or description of the sun, they try to make you think that it's just a ball of fire in the sky that's a gazillion miles away from the earth. And that's a lie. And we here to give, you know, or speak what's real and give the truth about what the sun really is, okay? Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me correctly. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me correctly, because I want to know that the live is not being interrupted and y'all can hear me, you know, and see me like y'all need to. All right. All right. Okay. We got, okay. Didi got the 1. Okay. We got, Didi put 1. Okay. Somebody else put a 1 in the chat. So, okay, we good. Okay, we good. And I made it hard for people that's not subscribed to get into the live because we ain't got time for the trolling. But the sun, back to my point, the sun in the sky is not a physical object. It's a hologram. The sun in the sky is not a million miles away like they try to teach us in school. The sun in the sky is right underneath the firmament. It's right underneath the firmament. All right? So don't let these people make y'all think that the sun is a million miles away and, you know, and all this stuff like that. That's them lies. And the sun is also an invisible object, not invisible in the sense of because it's visible, you can see it, but it's a spiritual object. Okay? The reason why ancient civilizations, they created certain events, calendars, dance routines. They did all these things to give reference to the sun because they knew the sun was the main source of life. All right? I'm going to give you some of the benefits of the sun before I get into what I'm really, you know, the deep part of this video or this message. The sun can heal you. All right? The sun is pure energy. It can heal you. How you get the best healing from the sun, you got to sun gaze for 1 hour after the sunrise and before the sun set. The reason why you want to sun gaze either after the sunrise, within the first hour of the sun rising, or after the sun set, is because that's when the energy of the sun is at its purest. Is when it either is about to rise up or when it's just getting ready to set. Those the best hours to sun gaze. When you sun gaze and your body get that them vitamins or that nutrition or that energy, it will begin to heal parts of your body that no man or no doctor on this earth have the tools or the skills to heal. Okay? The sun can get rid of diseases, inflammations, lack of energy. It can get rid of a lot of different things, okay? But a lot of people don't know how to use the sun properly. When you sun gaze, you got to take your shoes off. You got to ground. You don't just, so most people, they do it wrong. When they sun gaze, they look up at the sun. Yeah, you can get your energy like that as well. But the best way to use the sun to cure you or to give you the, to restore the energy within you, you need to ground at the same time. So you sun gaze and you got to take off your shoes and stand barefoot on the ground. That's how you get the best energy from the sun, when you sun gaze and when you grounding at the same time. You get that electric charge to your body through your feet and through your crown chakra. Okay? The reason why you want to ground, why you sun gaze, is because most of the earth is already being magnified by sunlight. And so it's already energy that's beneath you, that's waiting to recharge you. And these things that can recharge you from the earth or from the sun can recharge or benefit your organs if you have, you know, some kind of form of bad health or some kind of sickness or respiratory virus. These things can help reprogram your organs. All right? That's on the physical side of what the sun can do. Now we're going to go to the spiritual side. Everybody have a sun that's within them. As above, so below. So everything you see out there is also within you. You is light. The same particles that make up that sun in the sky also make up the sun that's within you. The sun and the energy that's within you, we call it the Kundalini energy. The Kundalini energy is a certain energy that you get that can help you connect to the divine even better when you meditate. All right? And it can also activate your chakras. You dig what I'm talking about? So remember the sun is not a physical object. All right? The sun is not a physical object like they try to put it and make us believe it is. The sun is the most ancient and spiritual. How can I put this? It's one of the most ancient and spiritual things that we can see with our physical eyes. That's been here since the beginning of time. All right? And so y'all got to remember and understand that when you sun gaze, it reprograms the energy that's within you, or the sun that's within you, that we call Kundalini energy. It gives you energy. It helps you remember where you came from. The sun is also good for helping you remember where you came from, and it's also good for giving you it gives you downloads or synchronicities, or, you know, it keep you connected to the divine. All right? And so y'all got to remember and understand, that the sun is more than just light in the sky. It's life. And I don't want to, get on none of my Christians or nothing like that. But, if anybody know anything about religion or Christianity, they say Jesus was the light of the world. Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is the light of the world, the light barrier of the world. Well, they mixed it up. The sun, the real Son of God, is the sun that's in the sky. That's the real Son of God that they was talking about. All right? When they try to combine Jesus being the light of the world and Jesus walking on water, they was really talking about the sun in the sky being the light of the world. God's sun. God's sun is the sun that's in the sky. It's the light of the world. It rose from the dead. But what they did was they reversed everything and they gave you a deity. They gave you a deity called Jesus. They wanted you to believe that they made the sun in the sky into a deity. and they mixed everything up. Now they got people thinking that Jesus rose from the dead. Jesus was the Son of God that rose from the dead. The Son that rose from the dead was the Son that's in the sky. That's the real Son that rose from the dead that they was talking about. When they say rose from the dead, all it simply means is the sun in the sky rises in the east in the morning. That's all it means, is the sun rose out of darkness. Jesus rose from the dead. It's the same thing. All right? But they put it to you as if though it was this man 2,000 years ago that rose from the dead and died for your sins. That's not what happened. They mixed it up to confuse you. Let me slow down a little bit. Let me slow down because I feel like I'm talking too fast. I'm going to break it down as simple as possible. In the scriptures, in the Bible, they always talk about this character named Jesus and how Jesus rose from the dead and how Jesus ascended into heaven. Or they talk about how Jesus was the light of the world and was the Son of God. They use all these references, but they wasn't talking about okay, so in a realistic sense, they wasn't talking about a man. They was talking about the sun that's in the sky, rose out of darkness. That's what they mean about Jesus rose from the dead. It was talking about the sun in the sky and how the sun rises and how the sun sets every day. It was talking about the light barrier of the world, as if the sun in the sky give light to the earth. All right? They made it as though, or they try to confuse you with thinking that it was a person who died for your sins and who rose from the dead. It never was a person who died for your sins and rose from the dead. Sorry. The only thing that rose out of darkness or rose from the dead was the sun in the sky. That's what they was talking about. The sun rises from the east every morning. Jesus was a deity who grew up in the Middle East. Y'all see how they try to confuse you? Let me rewind myself. Let me educate you. I'm going to talk as slow as possible, and I'm going to make it make sense when it's all said and done. In the Bible, they said Jesus was born in the Middle East by the Virgin Mary. The reason why they told you that Jesus was born in the Middle East, they weren't talking about a person. They was talking about the sun. The sun rises every morning in the east. The sun rises in the east. Now, y'all see, if y'all can combine the two, how they try to confuse you. They try to confuse you with thinking that Jesus came to save the world and Jesus was this light barrier of the world. But they was actually talking about the sun in the sky. They weren't talking about no man from 2,000 years ago. All right. Now, did the Messiah exist? Yes, the Messiah existed. I'm not denying the existence of the Messiah. I'm just simply telling y'all how they confused everybody with trying to put everything together. And so they confused a lot of people with these different terminologies, with their certain beliefs and ideologies, and they gave it to you and didn't break it down correctly. See, the sun's starting to rise right now. That's the ancestors and the Most High approving of this message that I'm telling y'all. Y'all see the sun rising. Y'all see the sun rising, okay? Okay, sun rising. The sun say, you telling them right, son. You're telling them right. The sun that's rising right now, that's a being in the sky. That's not just an object, or it's not just what we think that's an object to give light. That sun in the sky is celestial. It's a being. That sun in the sky right there have its own properties, just like everything in the universe. From me, you, the plants, the trees, the sun, we all is living. We all is beings in our own way. They don't want you to think that that sun in the sky is actually a being. It's alive. It's a real being. The reason why they don't want you to think that that sun is in the sky is a being is because they don't want you to know how to connect with the sun. Because when you learn how to connect with the sun, your Kundalini energy is going to rise. And when your Kundalini energy rise, spiritually, it connects you to the divine. It connects you to the divine. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When I just came outside, this how I know that the ancestors and the Most High and the celestial beings is watching. Because when I just came outside, it was all gray. Soon as I started talking about this, the sun came out. You can't make it up. The reason why the sun just came out, let me give y'all a indication of why the sun just came out. The reason why the sun just came out as I start making this live and talking, because when you start speaking about the truth, the universe will start showing you signs of how things work. And it'll approve of your message. It'll validate your message. That's why the sun is rising right now, when it was just literally, when I came outside, nothing but forecast. But now the sun is rising because I'm connected with the sun. I know that that sun in the sky is not just light. It's a being up there. All right? It's an actual being who gives life to the world. And this is what Ra, the Egyptian pharaoh, understood about the sun and the properties of the sun. The sun can connect you to the divine. It can connect you to the spirit realm. It can connect you to cosmic knowledge and memory. It also activates your chakras to then activate your Kundalini energy that's within you. Remember, if the sun was to go out today, in 48 to 72 hours, everything on the earth will die. All right? The sun is so powerful. And let me put it to you like this. We take the sun for granted. We don't understand how to use it. Some people don't even know what the sun is there for. They don't understand the properties or the benefit of the sun. They just think it's something that come out every day and give light. And it does. But they don't look at it from a spiritual perspective of how the sun is also put there to help keep you connected to the divine. The reason why God put the sun there to come out every day is to help you remember where you come from. Cosmic memory. When you engage with the sun and you give reference to the sun, you will start to remember where you came from. The sun is a reflection of who you are. At your purest form, as a being, all you is a ball of light or a spectrum of light. All of us on this live right now, all we is at our in the chat if you can hear me. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me correctly. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me correctly. Okay, we good. Okay, we good. Rambo Revelation said, does the sun heal you? Yes. Yes. Yes, the sun heals you. All right? Yes, it does. But it's certain ways that, so let me put it to you like this. Yes, the sun heals you, but you can't be eating Burger King every day or McDonald's and think that the sun is going to heal you. You got to learn how to fast. You got to learn how to go on a fruit diet. You got to learn how to go on a water fast. You got to learn how to go with just eating fruits and vegetables. You can't try to get healed by the sun by thinking that you can still eat Burger King and McDonald's and fast food and chips and cookies and shit like that. Because it's not going to work properly how it need to. You got to make sure that you eating healthy. That's why diet is a part of you rising in spirituality. All right? Diet is very important. So don't think you just gonna sun gaze and it's gonna heal you of of the necessary things you might want it to heal you or how I want it to heal you when you eating bad food. All right? That's why I'm saying it's a way we gotta do it. And a lot of people for a long time been missing the point. They don't understand that you can't sit up here and eat dead food and think you're going to feel alive. Or think you're going to be healed. You can heal yourself. The sun as well can heal you. The herbs and plants and vegetables of the earth, those too can heal you. But you can't be the main thing that's causing yourself to die on the inside and die from having bad health. You gotta make sure that your diet is on point. All right? So let me get back to what I was saying. The sun is a reflection of me and you. It's light. That's what we is. At our purest form, we ain't nothing but energy and light. That's it. That's it. The sun at its purest form is nothing but energy, but it's a being. It's a living being. All right? And that's why, you know, I try to teach about this stuff, and I can go deeper, but I want to keep it surface based. And I probably gonna have to make a part 2 to this because it's so much information. And I know I ain't gonna be able to fit it into one live. So I'm probably gonna have to go live for a part 2 and a part 3. And I want to ask y'all in the chat this because I see everybody listening. I like that. I like when everybody is listening because I don't see nobody asking questions like that in the chat. So that let me know that y'all listening. But I want to ask y'all this. What's the number one thing that everything on this earth does? Somebody put it in the chat. It's something very simple. What's the number one thing that everything on the earth has in common? What's the number one thing? It's something simple. Don't be so deep. It's something simple. What's the number one thing everything does on the earth that we all have in common? Diddy put breathe. Diddy put energy. That's close. That too. Romeo put breathe. I want to see who gonna get it. CT put grow. That's close too, CT. RC put breathe. I want to see who gonna get it. What's the number one? It's something so simple that we all do. Me, you, the sun, the plants, the trees. What's the animals? What's the number one thing we all got in common? Nope, ain't nobody got it yet. Ain't nobody got it. Didi put a line. It ain't that. That too. Y'all putting some good ones. Queen say we pass. So nope, it ain't that one. Romeo put live. RC put sleep. It's something simple we do. What do we do as humans every day? What's the number one thing we do? Majority of the time, what's the number? Okay, you put communicate. I'm gonna tell y'all. Cause I don't think nobody gonna get it. See, I like to do stuff like this to make sure we is connected and we all on one accord. Romeo put eat food. The number one thing we do is move. Move. That's the number one thing all source of life have in common. We move. We moving. We moving. Nobody never broke this down like I'm about to break it down. So listen to your brother True. I'm probably the first one in history to break it down like this because I'm connected. So remember, the number one thing we all have in common in the universe, we all move. Movement is a part of energy. Energy is a part of movement. Okay? The sun not only moves, but the sun walks. The sun in the sky. Not only does the sun move, but the sun walks every day. And we look at it and don't pay no attention to it. Think about it. The sun know how to walk. The sun walk across the sky every day. Didi say the moon walk. Where do y'all think these terms come from? The moon walk. Because even the moon walk. The sun moves. You know why? Because the sun is a living being. And everything that lives moves. Because everything that's living have energy. And everything in the universe is alive. From the ants, to the trees, to the plants, to the animals, to us, to the sun, to the moon, everything moves. Because everything is alive. The sun is a force. The sun is celestial. The sun is energy. The sun is alive. And you think you looking at the sun, but guess what? The sun also looking at you. See, a lot of people look up at the sun and they think they just looking at the sun. Nah, the sun looking back at you. The sun is looking down on you. But don't nobody never see it. There ain't nobody paying attention. Because we too focused on this physical bullshit or this material bullshit that don't mean nothing. The sun actually look at you every day and you don't pay it no attention. You don't pay it no attention. Not only does this how deep this stuff is, y'all, and I'm about to get spiritual. Not only does the sun look at you every day, but the sun touches you every single day. The sun touches you. Just like if another human was to walk past you, another human can touch you. That's exactly how the sun can touch you. But the sun is spiritual. So it touches you through light. All right? It touches you through light. So remember, the sun can walk. The sun is watching you. And the sun can touch you. Just like a regular human being. You know why? Because the sun is celestial. And it's a being that we overlook every day. The sun is alive. Ancient civilizations such as Hindus, the Aztecs, the Incas, or the Mayan tribes, or certain African tribes. That's why they gave reference to the sun. Because they knew in those days that the sun was a living being. It wasn't just something that gives light to the world. They knew that the sun, on a spiritual perspective, was a living being. All right? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna put it to you as simple as possible. The sun is spirit. It's spirit. The sun is spirit. Let me put it, and I'm gonna make it simple. The sun is a reflection of you, and when you look up at the sun, you don't know that the sun is a see-through object. Most people think that the sun is a physical object. The sun is a see-through object. You can never go to the sun physically. The reason why you can never physically go to the sun is because of the sun is a see-through object. It's a spirit that come out every day. It's celestial. It's a being. We think, or we was told, that the sun have all these different balls, or the sun have volcanoes on there. You know how, NASA or these scientists, they try to make it seem like the sun have volcanoes going off on the sun. All that shit is fake. The sun really ain't even there. The only thing that keeps you connected to the sun is your belief that it's there. Because you don't understand that you're not the body. You the spirit. The body thinks that sun is really there. But your spirit know that sun really not there. The sun also would tell you it's not even there. So true, tell us, what is this sun? Where's the light coming from? I'm going to tell you. What is the sun? I'm going to tell you. The sun is a beam of light or energy that was placed above the earth by God. All right? to help you remember where you come from and to help you understand who you are. You energy. You light. And the only thing that make you feel connected to the sun is your body, is this physical body. This third dimensional plane. But the ancient Egyptians and ancient civilizations knew that the sun was something more than just light. All right? The sun is more than just light for the earth. The sun is a reflection of who you is and what's inside of you. The sun is a being that connects you to the divine, to the spirit realm. All right? And the crazy thing about it, people don't understand that the sun is just energy. That's what gives it light. The energy that the makings of the sun is the same makings of what's inside of you that we call the Kundalini energy. It's the same thing. All right? It's a light of God. I'm trying to be careful with how I put it so y'all can understand it. Because if I put it to y'all if I put it to y'all in a way to where y'all don't understand it, you ain't gonna get it. The sun is light. The light of God that also dwells within me, you, and in the sky. It's not just a so-called object that lights the earth. The sun is a part of God's energy or one of God's expressions. That's why you can't go to the sun. It ain't no volcanoes and shit like that going off on the sun. That's a myth. It's a lot of people who did research and a lot of people who have got telescopes and they zoomed in on the sun. It's some people who even was in the airplane and rode right next to the sun. And they thought they was gonna see a physical object. But you know what they seen? They seen a ball of light. It's actually videos on the internet, and I know this to be facts. People actually riding on side of the sun in the airplane, like literally hovering on side of the sun. Because the sun is underneath the firmament. Okay? It's underneath the firmament. And it's not this physical sphere that's in the sky. It's not something you can touch. You can't touch the sun. You know how you can physically, like I can physically, put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me correctly. Put a 1 in the chat. Can y'all hear me and see me? Can y'all hear me and see me? You faded. Oh, hold up, hold up. All right, can y'all hear me and see me? Is I'm good? Is we good? Is we good? I need to know we good before we continue. I need about 5 people to put a 1 in the chat before we can continue. About 5 people. Okay. Okay, we good. We good. We good. So where was I at? Okay. So the sun is not a physical object. Okay? You can't touch the sun with your hands. All right? You can feel the sun, but you can't touch it. All right? Because the sun is see-through. It's literally a see-through object. Hollow. Okay? They want you to believe that the sun is a gazillion miles away. They say the sun is like a billion some miles away, and then they tell you that it's all kind of explosions and volcanoes and all this shit going on the sun and all this stuff like that. They tell you that the sun is burning at 1 trillion degrees per second and all this stupid shit. That's all fake. The sun is a see-through object. What makes up the sun is energy in its purest form. Where does that energy come from that make up the sun? From God. Where does that energy come from that makes up a human being that's within us? From God. Okay? So you looking at a part of something that's so divine called the sun that come out every day, that's so spiritual, that was put there to help you reactivate yourself back to divinity and have cosmic memory. But you don't even pay attention to it. You overlook it every day. Because they're not going to teach you what the sun is really there for. All right? And so y'all got to remember and understand, when they said Jesus was the Son of God, they was talking about the sun in the sky. They gave the sun in the sky a name. They gave it a name. They named it. They confused you. They try to manipulate it and use it against you because they didn't want you to understand the benefits and the properties and the workings of the sun. So when they say Jesus walked on water and Jesus rose from the dead, they was talking about the sun in the sky. They wasn't talking about no man. All right? And so remember, the sun It's so powerful, man. It can heal you. It can connect you to the divine. It can feed you. It walks every day. It walks across the sky. It touches you. When the sun is so hot, people say, man, the sun hot, man. Why the sun is so hot? The sun burning me. The sun burning me. What people don't understand is that the sun is a reflection of what's inside of you. I'm going to go with biology. I'm going to go a little deeper. What I mean by when people say, man, the sun burning me, man. Why the sun is so hot? Damn, bro, the sun hot as hell. People don't understand that that sun is a reflection of what's inside of them. You have an energy that's so great that's within you to where it creates liquid acid in the body. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all ever heard of liquid acid that's in your body, that's in your stomach. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard of liquid acid that comes from your stomach. I'm going to tell you what this liquid acid is. This liquid acid, it can break down your food, and it comes from your energy that's within you. Just like when the sun get hot, it burns your skin or it burns you. That's the same way the sun that's in you work, called the Kundalini energy. Your body can get so hot to where it can create something called acid, liquid acid. That acid that's in your body burns as hot as the sun. And it's in your gut. It comes from your gut. It comes from your centerpiece, your stomach, what we call the stomach. That acid. That acid comes from the energy that's within you. That energy that's within you comes from the soul. The soul. Your soul is a ball of light. It's a being of light. This body can get to a point to where it can overheat because that's how hot that soul is. Just like the sun in the sky. It's the same thing. It's the sun within you. It's the same thing. And from that, the makings of the sun that's within you is energy at its purest. And it comes from the soul, or it's called the soul. That energy creates acid in the body because it's burning so hot. A lot of people don't know this because a lot of people never was told this. They don't know how to, and some people who do know this, they don't know how to break it down. That I'm going to repeat, that same sun in the sky, the makings of that sun that's in the sky, is also the energy that's within you. That's why your body is able to maintain a certain level of heat in cold environments. The reason why your body is able to maintain a certain level of heat in cold environments is because you have a sun that's in your body that's relinquishing energy, that's turning into heat. All right? The acid in your body can melt plastic, just like the sun in the sky. That energy is so potent. Sometimes your body can't contain it. The reason why that energy is so potent and so hot is because it's energy at its purest. And energy at its purest becomes fire. All right? And so that's why if anybody know anything about how they describe the throne of God in the Bible or in the book of Enoch, they describes the throne of God being made out of fire. They say the throne of God is made out of nothing but fire and crystals. Because that's energy at its rawest state. The energy becomes so raw and pure, it becomes fire. It becomes hot. It becomes potent, just like the sun in the sky. All right? And that's why your body is able to maintain a certain temperature level or maintain a certain level of heat, even in cold environments. And normally when we cold, or if like somebody's shivering, I want somebody to put it in the chat. What part of our body do we touch to heat ourselves when we cold? Somebody put it in the chat. What's the part of our body that we touches on to get heat? Everybody should know this one. It's the thigh. It's the thigh, but also it's your root chakra, or it's your it's the center of your body. Your gut or your private area. Like when people say, man, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. Most people, they ball up. Some people, they'll ball up, and some people, they'll put their hand towards their private area or their stomach or their gut. The reason why they does that is because that's where that sun that's in you comes from. That's where the energy that's at its purest, that's within you, that's where it comes from. It comes from your gut or your private area. Okay? And so that part of your body gets so hot, you can literally warm yourself up in a cold environment. And that's why some people ball up, and when they ball up and they so cold, People tend to put their hands between their legs. Women do it, men do it, we all do it. When you ball up and you cold, you tend to put your hands between your legs. The reason why you tend to put your hands between your legs is because it's a light burning within you. And the source of that light that's burning within you comes from the center of your body. All right? And so remember, everything is one. You is one with the sun, just like you one with the earth. All right? And so, I just wanted to give y'all, I know that was a long spiel, a long breakdown. That was a lot of information. But I had to break it down slow so y'all can understand it, because sometimes I be talking too fast and I be trying to break things down from a simplistic level or a simplistic way of understanding it. You know what I mean? And it's because I want you to get it. So I got to make certain examples to help you understand what I'm talking about. And so that sun in the sky is more than just light. It's a reflection of you. It's a reflection of what's inside of you. It's a reflection of where you come from. And it's a reflection of the energy that dwells within the body. Okay? And remember, it's a lot of different benefits and properties of the sun. The best way to sun gaze is an hour after the sunrise, or an hour before the sun sets. That way you can get that energy in its rawest state. Okay? Because if y'all know anything about when the sun rises, I'm going to tell y'all about what I mean. When the sun rises, it give off certain, it give off a different kind of light in the sky when it's rising or when it's setting. When it's beginning to rise or when it's beginning to set, it give off a different kind of light. It's like a bright orange light that it give off. That's why it's good to sun gaze in those hours. You know, an hour after it rise or an hour before it set, because it give off a different level of energy. All right? So remember, the sun can heal the body. But in order for the sun to heal the body, you have to be eating correctly. You can't be eating dead food and expecting the sun to heal your body. You got to eat, food that's alive. Fruits, vegetables, plants, certain herbs. Or sometimes you can just fast. Okay? You can just fast. All right? And so I kind of wanted to break it down on that level so everybody can understand it and get exactly what I'm talking about. Let me get back to the live a little bit, though, and see what everybody talking about in the live. Because I know I've been rambling, but I got to get it out. Because if I don't get it out, I'm going to end up, it's going to cross my mind. So I'll be having to get it out like that. Okay, let me start right here. One Man Army say, my boy True Media, what's up? What's good with you, one man? I see you in this thing. Diddy say, I've seen different features. Yeah, you can see a lot of different movement within the sun. Okay. Another thing that people don't think about, and they put it in your cartoons, they put it They put it in your face. It's this old TV show, and maybe y'all can, I know the 80s babies and the 90s babies probably remember it. It's an old TV show. I used to love it to death. It's called Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. It's like an old TV show. My mama used to always put it on for me. My mama knew how to shut me up. She knew when she put on Reading Rainbow. It was an old TV show. Most 90s babies and 80 babies, we remember it. It's called Reading Rainbow. On that TV show, before the TV show come on, it came on a certain station, and the station that it came on, you will see a depiction of the sun with a face. I forgot the lady that used to come on the TV show. It was a certain TV show that Reading Rainbow came on every morning. And on that show, it showed you a sun with a face on it. The reason why in your cartoons, in certain movies, in certain paintings, the reason why they show you the sun with an actual face, an actual human face, because they trying to tell you that the sun is living, is alive. The sun is a being. I know, so most people, y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all seen the painting or the drawing with the face on the sun. Who put a 1 in the chat for everybody that's seen that? Have y'all ever seen the sun and it got like a face attached to it? Have y'all ever seen that? Like, have y'all ever seen the painting? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen the sun that got a face on it. In like a cartoon or in like a movie or on a on like in like for art or something like that. The reason why they put the face on the sun is symbolic to let you know that the sun is celestial. There you go, Didi. There you go. Didi, look, listen. See, Didi, you be on it, Didi. There you go. The sun, the reason they even put it in the emojis. They didn't put that there for no reason. Everything they does is for a reason. There you go, Didi. Thank you, sis. Y'all see that face, that sun with a face on it. They put the truth right in front of you and you overlook it every day. The reason why they depicted the sun with a face attached to it is because they trying to let you know that the sun is a living being. It's a living being. And to give life, you got to be alive to give life. Y'all listen to me. Let me go into the second part of my segment of what I mean. Anything that gives life has to be alive. Can't nothing dead give life. In order to give life, whatever it is, whether it's a animal, a human, a plant, a tree, in order to give life, something has to be alive to give life. The sun produces not only light, but it also gives life for the earth. It gives life. It grows trees out of the soil, out of the ground. plants, fruits, vegetables. All these things is living. And all these different things has energy. From the fruits and vegetables, the plants and the trees, the ground in general produces energy. The sun is a living being because it gives life to the earth. I want y'all to remember this. Can't nothing dead give life to something that's living. This is why we know that the sun is a living being, because it gives life to our produce. Okay? It grows. It helps grows things. Because it's alive. It births things. The sun gives birth to different mechanisms and different micro small beings. I'm gonna just put it like that. The sunlight produces life to small beings that we never see. Okay? It's things that exist on the earth, that's in the ground, that would scare the shit out of us if we seen it. The sun give all sorts of life. It give all kind of life. And it births all kind of things on the earth we don't know nothing about. Because the sun is alive. It walks every day. So when people see the sun go across the sky, they just think that the sun is they take it for granted. They look at it like it don't play. They don't look at it from a deeper level of the roles that the sun really play. Okay? The sun is a force. Okay? The sun can literally kill you, just like a person. Think about it. It can literally kill you. It can also give life. But it also can kill you, because the sun is a force, just like all of us. Okay? A lion can give life. A lion can kill. A hyena can give life. A hyena can kill. A human can give life. A human can kill. Y'all get where I'm going with this? So we is all one and the same in a certain sense. We all have similar functions and certain similar properties of how we move or how we do things. We have a lot of things in common. All right? More than not. A lot of people don't look at things from this perspective, though. Vegetables give life. You can take one seed from one fruit plant or fruit tree, and it'll give life to a tree full of fruits. So I want y'all to really understand that we all serve one purpose. That's to give life. Okay? That at its core is our purpose. Your purpose is not to be a basketball player. Your purpose is not to be a fucking football player. Your purpose is not to be a lawyer, a doctor. You might be skilled and talented at those things, but your number one purpose of why you was put here was to give life and to replenish the earth like the Most High told us. Okay? And so that's the number one thing all human organisms, all human lives, species have in common. Is to produce. Because God is a God that creates. God is a God that produces. God is a God that gives life. And so we all a reflection of the Most High. From the sun to the animals, to the plants, to the trees, to the humans. We all a reflection of the great divine. All right? And so I just wanted to break that down and kind of put it to y'all that way too as well. Let me get in the comment section so we can chop it up before we get on up out of here. Let me see where we at. I'm gonna start right here. Let me go back up a little bit. I'm gonna be a little generous because okay, we're gonna start up here. I got a little time. Let me go back up. It's a lot of good questions. I'm gonna start right here. Okay, I'm gonna start right here. Okay, Danielle say in the ancient Greek or Hindu mythology, there's something called the golden embryo or sun, called the cosmic egg, that cracked and released all of Earth, the sun, moon, night, day, land, and animals. I see you've been doing some studying, Danielle. You own it. You own it. Straight up, you own it. Didi say absolutely 100. Didi say yes, sir. RC say, hey, brother True, good to see you. How your day been? And salute, chat. Man, RC, I've been good, brother. Welcome to the live, brother. I've been good, man. In here, dropping this information and this understanding of the workings of the sun and why we give honor to the sun. You know what I mean? Why it's important to give honor to the sun and the functionings and the properties of the sun and how it benefits us not only physically, but how it also benefits us spiritually. So yeah, we just up in here chopping it up. Welcome back to the live though, RC. Glad to see you back in the place to be, my brother. Didi got at RC, salute. Uh, Renai say, hey, True. Hey, what's good with you, Renai? I see you. I see you in this thing, sis. RC say, hey, Didi, hey, sis, how you been? God bless you and your family. Renaya say, Jesus is king. Didi say, earth, air, water, and fire activation. Yeah. Yeah, the four elements of them elements is powerful. Didi say, all elements alignment. Definitely. And it's all spiritual. It's all spiritual. All right. This stuff is so deep. I think I'm gonna have to talk about that I gotta make a part 2 because it's a lot of information that I could put in here, but it's gonna take us for another turn. It's gonna take us in another direction. But yeah, them elements is powerful. Okay. Didi say at RC, wonderful, my spiritual brother. Thanks for asking. Infinite abundance to you and your family. Brittany Jones in this thing. Brittany say, hey, you. What's good with you, Brittany? I see you in this thing, sis. Welcome back to the live. Bria say, hey, True. Hey, how you doing, Bria? I see you in this thing, Bria. What's good with you, sis? Yeah, my people starting to come on in. RC say, Didi, yes, yes, ma'am. Didi say, think of the superhero movies and cartoons, how the superpowers are all from the elements of the sun, moon, water, fire, and air. I gotta say it. The number, and I'm glad you brought that up, Didi. The number one thing all them things have in common, the sun, moon, water, fire, and air, you can move through it. It's all invisible. It's not physical objects. The sun is not a physical object. The moon is not a physical object. The water, we think is a physical object, but you can move through it. Fire, you can move through it. Air, you move through it because it's invisible in a spiritual sense. It's spirit. It's energy. All right? And so when you think about those elements and how they all align and how they all connect and how they can connect you to the divine, they all spiritual and work in spiritual ways. Because you can move through all of them. Okay? Didi say, hold up. Didi say exactly true. Quinasia Heinsohn, yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Erie God Boat say, hey, what's up, True Media? What's up with you, Erie? I see you in this thing. Erie say, the sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west. Yeah. It definitely does. And that's where they got the whole term that Jesus rose in the Middle East. And Jesus resurrected from the dead. They was talking about the sun rose in the east and the sun rose out of darkness. That's what they was talking about. Didi said, right on. RC say facts, fam. Didi say it's how the earth, nature, the universe communicates with us. It definitely is. Didi say yes, indeed. Rambo in this thing say, does the sun? Yeah, the sun does heal. I answered that question. Okay, yeah, we way up here. But I gotta read because it was some good questions. RC say they trying to stop the message. Yeah, they was trying to, but they can't stop what's meant to be. Romia say, who are they? You gotta expound on that, Romia. Who you talking about? Equinasia say, or vegetable soup. Yeah, vegetable soup is good for the body too. All right. Y'all got to remember, in order for us to be able to function like we need to, we got to start eating right. We got to start eating healthy. All right. Can't be eating all this trash and then trying to go get healed from the sun. It's not going to work because you eating garbage. You putting garbage in your body. Speak the truth. Say you're gifted, and only one gifted will know and understand these types of wonders of the world. Let me give you this nugget. How about the sun is divine? No Jesus, no God. There are fallacies. The sun connects you to the divine. The sun is a celestial being. It definitely is. It's a living being. But the sun is not God Almighty. All right, so don't get me in trouble, all right? Don't get me in trouble, all right? The sun is not God Almighty, okay? Even though we reference the sun, we honor the sun, we thank the sun for what the sun do for us, the sun is not God Almighty, all right? That energy that makes up the sun, part of that comes from God Almighty, or the expressions of the Most High. All right? I just wanted to kind of put that in there. I don't want y'all to get me in trouble by the Most High. Most High be done whoop my ass. Didi said, at RC, yup. Romia say, I stopped eating meat. It's been 6 months now and counting. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I stopped eating meat 4 or 5 years ago, man. My body feels so good. More energy, no breakouts. Skin been real smooth, clear. Ain't been feeling bloated. You know, like when you eat that chicken and that pork and that beef, that shit make you feel bloated. The reason why it make you feel bloated is because it's filling your system with parasites. You don't supposed to be putting meat in your body. Straight up. Didi say, it's all communicating off a frequency. Yep. That's why it's important to align, Didi. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, that's when everybody was trying to answer. Okay. Let me go down. RC say, it is deep, man. Yeah, this stuff is deep. And that's why you got to have somebody who's connected to be able to break this stuff down. Because not everybody know how to break stuff like this down. They don't know how to break it down like I know how to break it down. They don't know how to break it down like a few other brothers know how to break it down. It's because they not connected. See, it's one thing to know about something, but it's another thing to be connected. If you're not connected to source, you're not going to be able to break things down from multiple levels. I can break this stuff down 4 or 5 different ways because I'm connected. Most people can't do that. So although they have the information, they don't know how to really interpret it, or they don't really know how to break it down. All right? So it's one to just get the information, but it's another thing to be connected to understand how to break these things down. All right? Spawn say, loving the information. I appreciate you, Spawn, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you, brother. See Trill say, whatever the sun reflects, that's what the sun see. Yeah. The sun is watching you just like you watching the sun. That's what they don't tell you. But they put hints in front of you so you can figure it out. But a lot of people just don't figure it out because they distracted on other shit. Romia say the sun is way too bright for my eyes. Well, when you begin to sun gaze more and more, your spirit will then begin to activate your pineal gland so it can then help you activate your third eye. Once your third eye pop open, which is the pineal gland, you can see the sun. You can look at the sun without glasses. You can look at the sun just as bright as it is in the sky. You can look at it. But in order for you to be able to look at the sun without doing all this, you got to be activated. All right? Speak the truth, say teach. RC say 100 true. Didi say bring it true, media. Y'all already know every time we go live, man. We slashing and dashing. Y'all know what I'm... Listen, every time we go live, I'm going to teach you something. I ain't like a lot of people that just, they regurgitate certain shit that was passed down, or certain things that was taught to them through books, or certain things that they grew up believing because everybody else believed in it. No, I'm going to tell y'all stuff directly from the source of where it came from. It ain't no middleman with my teachings. It's me and the Most High. All right? It ain't no middleman. I don't play that middleman shit. I might every now and then talk about certain things and give y'all certain examples of different things depending on what we're talking about. But when it comes to this spiritual truth, oh, we tapped in. Straight up. And every time we go live, be ready to learn. You know what I mean? One Man Army say, my boy, True Media. What's up? What's good with you, One Man Army? I see you in this thing, man. Didi got bullseye. Didi say, I've seen different features. Yeah. I believe you, Didi. Okay, that's when we put the one. Danielle say, sometimes I listen to the sun, planetary frequency. Yeah, that's good to activate and keep your chakras activated as well. And that Kundalini energy that we was talking about. All right, because it keeps you connected to the divine when you activate that Kundalini energy. It keeps you connected to the divine from a spiritual sense. And so you got to be on the same frequency as the earth, or on a God-like frequency, to be able to get these synchronicities like the universe wants you to get. And not only for you to get, but for you to understand and for you to be able to interpret it. You got to be on a certain frequency and a certain level to be able to understand this stuff. So that's good, Danielle. Didi say, I sun gaze all the time and it helps my vision. It does. It helps with a lot of different things. But they not going to tell you that, though. They going to tell you to go to the eye doctor and let that Chinese man with bad breath to play all in your eyes and shit. One time, my mama had me at the eye doctor and shit. And I had the eye doctor. It's always a old Chinese man with bad smelling breath. And he always sneeze right over you. It'd be like, bro, what the fuck, what you did? What you doing, man? Oh, man, I'm checking your eye, man. Say, man, what is you doing, bro? You sneezing in front of me, man, and the breath beat. So, yeah, but you don't have to go to the eye doctor or the old man with the bad breath if you was to learn how to sun gaze, okay? It'll help you with vision and sight, all right? Romeo say the sun shines light on everyone and everything, it doesn't discriminate. Yeah, you definitely right. It sure don't. Did he say, they also say not to look directly into the sun or it will blind you? Well, that's a lie too. That's a lie, Didi. That's a lie. Because it helps my vision. If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. A 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay, we good. We good. We good. What I was about to say, that's a lie when they say the sun is gonna, that shit, listen, no disrespect to the to the melanin recessive beings or white people or people who made that up, but that's for them. They can't look at the sun because they don't have they don't have it's a name for it. It's a name for it. They don't have the makings to look at it like a person that have damn, it's a name for it. Damn. Let me see. My mind all over the place. It'll come to me. But they don't have the ability to look at the sun because they don't have melanin. Now we go melanin. We people that's of a darker pigmentation, we have a thing that's called melanin. So it allows us to look at the sun. All right? Because we is a reflection of the sun. Okay? And so we got to remember, you know, and also you got to be tapped in because you can have melanin and still can't look at the sun if you're not tapped into the spirit. All right? Quinasia say, yes. Quinasia said, I'd be like, damn. Quinasia said, it scares me a little. Yeah, it get real, Quinasia. Didi say thigh, heart. Yeah, I was gonna say private area. Yeah, that's the area where everybody go when they trying to really warm their body. They put their hands between their legs. Or thighs. You right, Didi, or thighs. Quinasia say, I ain't know how to word it correctly. Yeah. Everybody just, well, most people put their hands between their legs when they trying to, you know, warm themselves up. Because the source of the energy that's in their body comes from the center of their body. Or the energy that's in their body comes from the energy that's within us comes from the center of our body. That light that I was talking about. Quinasia say, that's the warmest area. Yeah. Why you think men like it? I'm going to get a little grown right here. That's why men will kill for that area on a woman. A man go bankrupt over that area on a woman. A man will unalive another man over that area that's on a woman. Okay? A man will compromise for that area that's on a woman. Because it's energy at its purest state. When you procreate with somebody or you have sexual intercourse with somebody, y'all feel the effects of that energy that comes from within that I'm talking about. That's why I feel so good. You feel what I'm saying? That's why God made it, the reason why God made it feel so warm and comfortable and good in most cases, because it's energy at its purest form. All right? And it's just like the sun in the sky. It's warm. It produces. It gives life. And it's a certain kind of energy that you need. It's a necessity. All right? And so when we talking about things like that, like the private area and stuff like that, that is the center of where that energy comes from. That's the center of where that energy comes from. All right? So I want y'all to remember that. Didi say, loved it. Beautiful live. Thank you, sis. You already know. Didi laughing. Quinaja say, oh yeah, that, okay. Quinaja say, and it's happy. Yeah, it's smiling. For real. Didi say, at Quinaja, absolutely. Strawberry Ice in this thing say, God bless you, my brother. True. God bless you too, Strawberry. Didi say, bullseye, bring it, brother. True. You already know, Didi. We go in every time. The Platinum Owl say, True Media. Truly is True Media. Yeah, you already know. We do this, man. The Platinum Owl in this thing. What's good with you, Platinum? Say, our purpose is peace and creation. There you go. Didi say, Platinum Owl. Yes. Didi say, that happiness at Quinaja. That's happiness at Quinaja. Danielle say, I also like eating oranges. Yeah, oranges is good. Oranges got a lot of benefits to it, a lot of vitamins. Very nutritious. That's another thing that the sun is. You just sparked my mind, Danielle. The sun also gives natural vitamins, just like natural plants and fruits and vegetables. The sun gives off natural vitamins for the body. All right? What gives these fruits and vegetables, and I'm about to blow y'all mind with this. The thing that gives fruits and vegetables and certain herbs vitamins is the sun. The sun is what gives the fruits vitamins. The sun is what gives the vegetables vitamins. The sun is what gives certain herbs the properties to be able to heal the body. It all comes from the sun. All right? And so this is why the sun is very important. You know what I mean? So if y'all didn't know that, I just want to bring that to y'all attention. Danielle said, good source of vitamin C. Yeah, there you go, Danielle. Didi say, yep, 100 true. The Platinum Owl say, crazy part is too is that you can use your mind to do things beyond compression. I have a condition called hyperphantasia, where you can visualize sceneries as if they're happening in front of you. Scenarios. My bad. Scenarios. My bad. I believe that's what you was trying to put. Yeah. Well, you got to think, before the mind was ever a mind, It was energy. It was spirit. Before the mind was ever a mind, the makings of your being was energy. This is why if you tapped into the spirit realm, you can still do them things that you was doing in the spirit realm on a high level while you in your body. But you got to be tapped in. Okay? You can move things without touching stuff. You can speak things into existence without ever studying or knowing about a certain thing. Because your being that's within you is eternal. And it comes from a higher dimension. And it's able to work wonders or miracles like the body could never do. And so you still is tapped in to that person because that person still lives within you. And it'll give you certain abilities to do certain things to help you remember who you are and where you come from. All right? The Platinum Owl say, so I can really do anything and visualize anything I want to and physically see it. Meaning I can fly, I can teleport, I can turn into animals and all type of stuff. It's definitely a gift. Yeah. It's because you're not the body. You're the spirit that dwells within the body. All right? And that spirit can do all things. Because that spirit comes from God. And God can do all things. All right? Didi say, yes, that's my superpower. In spirit realm. LOL. I disappear, walk through it all. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. When you tapped in, you tapped in. You already know, Didi. The Platinum Owl say, notice how the pictures of Jesus always shows him covering up the sun. And then rename the real sun after the Son, Son of God. Laughing my A off. Yeah, they do this stuff strategically, but they also do it in a way to where they trying to tell you something. They trying to really get you to open your eyes. So not all of it is there to trick you. Some of it is there to give you the blueprint, to give you baby steps of how to remember how things work. And so for them to help you understand what they trying to get you to look, what they trying to get you to see, they got to put it in simple ways. Like making, the sun in the sky a living being, or making the sun in the sky a human being, excuse me. The reason why they put it to you simply is, or they try to put it to you in a way to where they put it like this. They say Jesus is the Son of God, and they put the Son right on side of Jesus because they trying to get you to connect the dots. They know that most people is not going to be able to interpret or connect the dots. So they give you a story that's simple to help you connect the dots on how things work on this earth. So they give you a story of the Son of God. And they put it to you as simple as possible to help you connect the dots of how things really work. So some of it is not trickery. Some of it is trickery. Some of it is taken out of context purposely. But some of it, of what the Illuminati or the Freemasons, the reason why they did it to where they put it in a story or allegory is because they wanted you to remember from the most simplistic way possible. So Freemasons, they can't just give you the truth because you wouldn't understand it. You wouldn't know what the fuck it is. It'll scare the shit out of you. And so they got to create these stories like the Son of God or, all these different stories to help you remember how to connect the dots when it comes to the truth. All right? And we're going to be doing another live about the Illuminati and what the Illuminati really is. The Illuminati simply means to be illuminated, to have light, to possess light. What's light? Knowledge. To know. That's the foundation of the Illuminati. It ain't got nothing to do with shit about a devil, or it ain't got nothing to really do with nothing that's evil. It's about knowing, to be illuminated spiritually. All right? We're going to be doing another live about the Illuminati and what it really is. Rogers Grant say, love your content, brother. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate you, man. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Didi say the sun is the real, all seeing. Rogers Grant say, I have stared into the eyes of the sun and actually seen how it was, looking at everything before just as, yeah. Yeah, man, it's some things. It'll show you some stuff, man. It'll take you some places. Didi say the eye doctor. Yeah, eye doctor, man. Y'all already, if y'all been to the eye doctor, everybody as a child know what I'm talking about. It's always an old Asian man with bad breath trying to dig in your eyes and sticking that damn that light in your eyes. Hey, it's like, bro, get out my eyes, bro. You feel me? I ain't been to the eye doctor in years, man. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. Romia say, it paused. John Boy said, I was just outside today. Yard work, it has to be cleaned up. Yeah. Didi say, Romia, mine's too. It always does that when we're speaking truth. Didi laughing. Quinasia laughing. Quinasia say, yes, brother, you already know. Yeah, y'all know about them eye doctors. They don't believe in peppermints. Like, bro, get a peppermint, bro. Didi say, Romia at Didi say, I enjoy his conversations. Very enlightened, and he's kind of funny too. Yeah, that's that. that's that Oakland in me. Didi say, vitamin D. Truth rises in this thing. My brother Truth has entered the building. What's good with you, brother? Say, let's go. 100. You already know, brother. We in this thing, man. Didi say, Romia, yes, likewise. Truth Rising say 100. Didi say, hey. Truth Rising's what's happening. Truth Rising say, what up, sis? John Boy 05 say, that's what Spiritual Soul was talking about with the chosen ones, with the chosen ones. Yeah. A few brothers be on it. A few brothers that it's only a handful of us. We really know what this stuff is all about. Most people can see it, but they just can't understand it. They can't interpret it. They can't explain it. You know? But it's only a handful that can really interpret it and understand it. Didi say at Truth Rises, not too much over here enjoying this live with True Media, making us laugh. Yeah, sis, you already know. I gotta pull some sense of humor into the chat sometimes. You know. Didi say we have to put the puzzle, put the pieces together. Definitely. Definitely. And that's what a lot of these stories helps you do. It helps you connect the dots. But we took it too serious. We took it and made it something that is really not. Not saying the Messiah didn't exist. That's not what I'm saying. But it's a different, complete story. They mixed it all up into one. The Messiah story is a different, complete story. And we're going to talk about that on one of the upcoming lives, talking about the real Messiah. One man army say, man, this is black man was hung in Brookfield, Wisconsin. Here in my state, shaking my head. Y'all heard about that, man. You be careful out there in Wisconsin, man. Yeah, man. Y'all be careful, man. Period. Wherever you at. Straight up, be careful. It's getting real out here, man. These demons is activated. Didi say the sun is the real all-seeing eye. We gonna be talking about it, Didi. Don't spoil it. We gonna be doing a live coming up talking about the Illuminati, the all-seeing eye, the eye of Horus, and how it all ties in together. All right. It's even on the back of your dollar bill. One man army say, found out today. Damn, bro, that's crazy. Man, be careful, man. Quinasia say, later, be safe. Good night, Quinasia. I see you in this thing. Somebody sent the $2 dono, but I can't see who it was. But I appreciate it, y'all. Didi say, True Media, you and I can say True Media. Oh, okay. You said I can read your mind. Okay, I can read your mind. Okay, True Media, you know I can read your mind. Yeah, don't say it, Didi. We don't spoil it. But that's a part of being tapped in. When you connect it, you can tap in with your brothers and sisters from across the world. I'm gonna start doing certain practices on the channel where I come on the channel and I'm gonna ask y'all what number is I'm thinking of. And I want y'all to guess to see how tapped in with each other that we really is. We're going to start doing little practices like that. I'm going to ask y'all that I'm thinking of a certain color. And I want to see who can get it. So we can, because this is how we realign ourselves with each other. And we practice telepathy, spiritual knowledge, spiritual communication. Okay? And so I'm going to start coming on the channel and just asking y'all random numbers and colors so we can be connected on a higher level. All right. Danielle said, I've always wondered why the Illuminati symbols was on the back of the dollar bill. We're going to be talking about it. Get ready for the live. The Illuminati. It's coming up. All right. I've been waiting to do this live for years. I just ain't been having nobody to really tell it to and break it down to. But that's going to be probably the next live is the Illuminati. What's the Illuminati? Okay? So with that being said, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Thank everybody for tuning in, tapping into this amazing live. I think I will be doing a part 2 to this. I'm actually is, because it's a lot of stuff I didn't get to talk about that I know that's gonna come back to me after I end the live. It's gonna come back to me later. Plus, it was so much stuff I wanted to talk about, but it's too much information to try to fit it into one live. So I'm gonna make a part 2 to this series and everything like that. So y'all be on the lookout for the live coming up talking about the Illuminati. All right, we're gonna be breaking that down, talking about the Eye of Horus and the how all these things is symbolic, symbolism, and how it's connected. You know, how it's all connected. And, you know, how the elites use these symbols to gain access to having certain power. All right. So we're going to be talking about that stuff because most people think the Illuminati is just demons and devils and rituals and spells. And no, that's not what the real Illuminati is. All right. So until next time, I love y'all. God bless y'all. And y'all be careful. Have an amazing night. And I'll talk to y'all later. God bless always and forever. I love y'all. Stay up. 100.